I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
When he said that, right, I must have been 16, 17. I was home alone, blown as fuck, watching the resurrection. At that point in time, I didn't know who, what, why, where, when, but I'm like, man, that's going to be me. And sure enough, little by little, as I started putting things together, like, man, beautiful soul left me the proper tools to be equipped with what I'm about to deliver. Now, this is homage to him, to his life, what he did for me. And hopefully I can do something like that with all of y'all to spark your brain.
A player in the game of life, playing strategically. So let me give you a little background about what this project is about. It encompasses my passion, which is to help others. That's what I feel like I'm here for. That's like my soul mission. That's what I want to do with my life. When I started putting my ideas together, it started as psychology as usual. I have a bachelor's in psychology, so as I was learning, I started, putting these things together. But now I have developed into the application of principles and themes of positive psychology. In fact, I use these very things such as my SDI, motivational value system, my top 5 VIA strengths to make a contribution to humanity in a productive manner on a daily basis. So after taking my SDI assessment, which is the strength deployment inventory, this is what my assessment revealed. It revealed my motivational value system. My value system is blue-green, which is cautious and supporting. I have a concern for affirming and developing self-sufficiency in self and others. Concern for thoughtful helpfulness with regard for justice. My valued relating style is building effective processes and resources to protect or enhance welfare of others. Offering assistance for greater self-sufficiency and independence. Supporting activities that lead to growth. Fighting for principles that are fair. Shit, that's what Forever Wise is all about. Pure mind, good health, solid spirit. Enlighten, empower, evolve. Yeah, that's me. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm about to do. So my VIA strengths, which is values and action, include hope, optimism, and future-mindedness, spirituality, sense of purpose and faith, honesty, authenticity, and genuineness, wisdom, perspective, appreciation of beauty and excellence. I mean, man, that's what I want to share. That's what I want to give to everybody. That's what I put within my rhymes, within all the work that I have. And it's like, you'll see, I mean, I'm barely putting myself out there. But like I said, this is what Forever Wise is all about. This is what I want to share with my people. This is a vision I want my people to have. And when I was listening to this song and Pac said this, and once I had all my ideas in mind, I'm like, man, that's what it was. It's for me, so I could put this shit together. So, trip out, man. Listen to his words. Listen to his words. I'm about to break down that understanding. Cause damn, what he left me, put that shit down. It's for all of y'all.
Staring at the world through my rear view. Just looking back at the world from another level, you know what I mean? Staring. You ain't knowing what we mean by staring through the rear view. So since you ain't knowing what we mean, let me bring a better understanding. The world's behind us. Once a motherfucker get an understanding on the game and what the levels and the rules of the game is, then the world ain't no trick no more. The world is a game to be played. So now we looking at world from like behind us. Niggas know what we gotta do. We just gotta put our mind to it and do it.
Awareness. Life. The fuck is life? Man, life in the hood is like a motherfucking game. For real though, you got motherfuckers out there racing like they going somewhere and shit. Reality, they ain't going nowhere but to a motherfucking grave or prison. But anyway, life is a game and it's perceived that way. Don't we play every game with the intention to win? I mean, let's think about it. If you out there in the hood shooting crabs, what the fuck you doing it for? You're trying to come up. But what determines if we win? The options we have to the position we're placed in. Every position can lead to a different option, and in turn every option can lead to a different position. In the process of the game, one learns how to avoid drawbacks by being aware of every move and possible outcome. Which it also comes to realize that another player's position not just serve to alter one's own, or vice versa. You know, let's say you're playing a card game or whatever. You know, you over there gotta keep an eye on the other motherfucker, see what he about to do. So you could see what you about to do. You gotta keep an eye on his poker face or whatnot. See, man, he pull out this card. Alright, well, I'm gonna pull out this one, whatever. But with that being said, right, the game, its players, and position needs to be analyzed properly in order to have a natural chance of winning. Or at least a favorable outcome. Because goddamn, man, we all up in this motherfucker for a come up. That's some real shit, though.
Tupac, Freud, Bandura, Watson, and Scott. Who would have thought? For real though, so what the fuck does Tupac got to do with all these psychologists, right? Well, let's start off with the true meaning behind Tupac's thug life philosophy, which stands for the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. Think about that shit real quick, because you got a lot of people out there talking about thug life this, thug life that, and I do understand though, they are victims of hate. So fuck, we act out in it, and that's how everybody gets fucked. But what does this have to do with all these psychologists? Let me put you up on game real quick.
So Freud said, child is father to man, while Bandura said, whoever controls society's models controls behavior. We are much more likely to model our behavior after a person of the same sex and age. We tend to be impressed by models high in status and prestige. Hostile and aggressive models tend to be strongly imitated, especially by children. So according to Watson on advertising, it is only necessary to confront him with either fundamental or conditional emotional stimuli. Tell him something that will tie up in fear, something that will stir up a mild rage, that will call out an affectionate or love response, or strike up a deep psychological or habit need. Scott over here talking about advertising, right? The human senses are windows of the soul. Function of the nervous system is to make us aware of the sight, sound, feelings, states, etc. Advertisements are sometimes spoken of as the nervous system of the business world. Think about it, listen. Advertisements are sometimes spoken of as the nervous system of the business world. So yeah, advertisements, they wake up your motherfucking senses. That's how they get you to buy all this shit. They know what they doing. But think about it, they know what they doing. Look at what the fuck they selling us. Nothing but fucking junk. Nothing but unproductive shit. Nothing but shit that's making us unhealthy.
So Tupac's thug life philosophy goes hand in hand with Freud's statement, child gives birth to man. Meaning that whatever a child consumes gives birth to the type of man he is to become. But think about it, what did he say? Tupac, right? The hate you give little infants. So yeah, if you're raised in the poor, in the ghetto, guess what? You're consuming nothing but hate, self-hate especially. Shit, and think about it, when we go to school, they don't teach us about our culture, our history, our roots. They don't tell us our peoples built empires, that they were gods, goddesses, queens, kings, engineers, architects, archaeologists. They don't tell us none of that shit. What do they tell us? They tell us how our people were subjugated, how there were slaves, how we got taken over, how we're still living in shitty situations and trying to fight to get back to the top. But that's about it. We're not seen in any type of positive manner. And then after that, think about all that we consume, whether it's music, TV, movies. All the portrayals of people of color are negative. We're either thugs, hoes, gangsters, bitches, drug dealers. To Bandura, whoever controls society's models controls behavior. Interesting enough, our role models come from the media, and 99.9% of the media is owned by 6 conglomerates. So who's controlling behavior? Exactly.
So man, here it goes. This is how I put all this together, right? I mean, you know, I gave you a little background of what it is my philosophy entails. So this is my philosophy. Nutty sides paramount due to the game and thug life created for us. So what does NSP mean? The term nutty side paramount means exactly what it represents. Nutty, abnormal, crazy, mad, wacky. I mean, you know, when you in the hood and somebody's with the business, oh man, he crazy. You know, that's what it's that's like, that's what we glorify when somebody's crazy. They doing all this dumb shit out there. Sight or psych, it refers to one's mind state. And paramount is the utmost important, the dominant, supreme principle. So why is the nutty side paramount in the hood? According to Diego Vigil's framework of multiple marginality, act and react, forces dynamics at work include fragmented institutions such as families, schools, law enforcement, and street socialization. So I mean, basically, all these fucking institutions are supposed to create a good upbringing for us. They're all fucked up and broken down. Think about it. Broken homes, pops ain't around, mom's working all day. Fucking our siblings are out there running amok, committing crime, busted. On one. Schools. Man, what my boy Bob said, got my diploma, but I never learned shit in school. Hell yeah, we don't learn shit. School is poor as fuck, teach us nothing but motherfucking lies. The curriculum don't teach us our culture, they just teach us how we were subjugated, and that's about it. Law enforcement, man, we only come around these motherfuckers when they raiding our house, taking down our people, fucking harassing us because of what we look like, how we dress. Street socialization, shit, we out there with the big homies looking for some love. You got all the little baby kids that ain't got moms and pops at home over there trying to get some love from the homies. So, I mean, everything's all fucked up. This is Diego Vigil's framework of multiple marginality. Vigil discusses that the formation of gangs is a result of the lack of power due to racism, immigration, and socioeconomic status. He described this phenomena as multiple marginality, which is a relegation of certain persons or groups to the fringes of society, where social and economic conditions result in powerlessness. His argument is as follows. The lack of proper socialization and identification with key social institutions such as family, school, and law enforcement, coupled with marginalization that upsurges from racism, immigration, and socioeconomic status, brings about the formation of gangs in the Chicano, African American, Vietnamese, and Central American communities of Los Angeles. So again, why is the nutty side paramount in the hood? Multiple marginality plus the process of domestication equal the nutty side paramount. What's domestication? According to Ruiz, society's rules, beliefs, laws, religions, different cultures, ways to be, government, school, social events, and holidays. Basically all the shit society feeds us. What to do, when to do it, how to do it. So I argue that people of color are greatly influenced and domesticated through the game and thug life. I call it imposed abnormal behavior. Alright, so let's take it back a little bit, right? My philosophy is the nutty side paramount due to the game and thug life created for us. What's the game? The game is giving attractions, actions, advertisements within the mass media that methodically endanger, enslave. Let that seep in for a little bit. Giving attractions, actions, advertisements within the mass media that methodically endanger, enslave. What does that mean? Remember, 99.9% of the media is owned by 6 conglomerates. I mean, 6 companies are controlling everything you see and listen to. Would it be nervous? Advertisements are the nervous system of the business world. Put that together. You know, attractions, well, what they attracting us with? The hood's like amazing. Everywhere you go, there's billboards. What these billboards tell you? Everything you gotta have. It gotta be brand name. And if you ain't having all these things, guess what? You ain't worthy. You ain't worthy if you ain't got expensive stuff. Action. Yeah. Actions. Look at how people of color are portrayed. Anything you see on TV, anything you listen to. If you a person of color, guess what? You a gangster or a thug. Or a hoe or a bitch. That's what music's telling us. That's what these rappers is telling you nowadays. That's what they selling you. The action they selling you. Doing drugs.
drinking alcohol, advertisements, man, that too, that right there. Think about the hood. Everywhere you go in the hood, across the street from any school, liquor stores. Yeah, what that advertising about? Liquor, alcohol. And again, it goes back to the attractions as well. All these advertisements are these attractions. What you gotta do, how you gotta do it. Man, that within itself, yeah, it endangers us. It enslaves us. It endangers us in the hood because guess what? To be wealthy, man, that causes deviant behavior. We don't even get to wealthy. No, but to have all these materialistic gains, we out there slanging, selling drugs, stealing, jacking. So we get enslaved. We get enslaved to money or enslaved to the system. How many real people ain't members of the state? For real though.
Thug life. This is where it gets deeper. Trauma, torture, torment, hate, harm, hazard, unleashed gruesomely, globally, living in fatal environments. Ain't that some shit?
That's deep. For real, think about it. Trauma, torture, torment. That involves hate, harm, hazard. Think about all the shooting in the hood, all the lives being took. Yeah, some scrutiny. You got little kids getting shot. You got, and then this is all within the gangster side of it. Living in fatal environments. And that's where we live. Our environments are fatal. Think about how our environment's fatal. Alright, well yeah, we got the gang violence side of it. But also think about all the fast food restaurants around you, all the liquor stores. That's all structural. And that is hate unleashed gruesomely, grandly. That is hate. Because we over here being killed slowly in that structural manner. And it's like, when you got a negative connotation of your environment, you get a negative connotation of self. Then you got a negative connotation of future. It's like these cycles of negativity. So my philosophy, it not only extends to the hood though, man. This is universal. Wherever there's poverty, wherever there's war going on, yeah, that's the game. That's Nutty Sites, Paramount, Duplicate Game, and Thug Life created for us. Think about Palestine real quick. All that trauma, torture, torment, hate, harm, hazard, at least gruesomely, globally. And Palestine is just an example where, like I said, it spreads worldwide. Every continent, every city that we go step in. And by we, I mean us as the United States. Man, we over there messing everything up, taking over everything, unleashing thug life. And guess what? We're over here gamed up. They show us what they want to show us in the news and bam. That's how they control our opinion about things. That's how they got us all docile. And all that seeping. So now that you know what's next, recap, analyze, go back to everything that I'm saying, listen to it, analyze. I do have a book coming out soon that delves into everything a little bit deeper. You can read, highlight, whatnot. But now that you know about the game and how you think getting played, what you gonna do? You choose how to play. Guess what? We create our own game. We are creators. We're divine creators at that. So, I started out telling you, I applied the principles of positive psychology. So, this ain't me. I'm not just going to tell you and leave it at that. I got something else for you. And, make sure you go to my website, see what else I got. Like I said, that's what my rhymes are about. That's what my books are about. I'm hoping to create, not hoping, I strive, I will create events, workshops. So now, let's go to the positive side of things, right? So let's look at everything on a positive note, right? The NS is paramount when game and Thug Life is properly chosen.
created by us. Yeah, because we got that coming. So, what does NSP mean? Nosotros somos paramount. We are paramount. Our natural self is paramount. What is our natural self? Our natural self is love. Think about it. Think about a baby, a toddler. Before they get domesticated and all the stuff fed to them by society, they're nothing but love, happiness, and joy. They accept everyone. They judge no one. They seek love and to be loved. Love is our true essence. That's what we are. That's what we need. We gotta start with self-love. Our natural self is paramount. It's perfect. We're perfect individuals. There's everything else tells us otherwise. So how can we return to our natural self? Cognitive restructure. That simply means shift our way of thinking and thought processes. How? Positive thinking. Man, when you become aware of your thoughts, you become aware of your awareness, you begin to shift things. You know how to pick and choose thoughts that feel good. Avoid thoughts that are negative. I mean, it's not simple. It takes time. But when we choose and redefine the game in thug life, when we make our own game, yeah, that's when we return to our natural self.
So let me tell you what the game is on a positive tip, right? Genuine guiding attractions, actions, aspirations, which motivate, mobilize masses towards enlightenment, empowerment, and evolution. Yeah, that's what the game is. So what's up though, you with it? So how will we return to our natural self? Shit, let me put you up on game real quick. You, me, we, us. We'll return to our natural self by strengthening our mind, body, and spirit. The equation is simple. Pure mind plus good health plus a solid spirit equals NSP. When we restructure and make changes to the 3 dimensions of self, we once again will become our natural self, which in turn is paramount to reach enlightenment, empowerment, and evolution of consciousness. So to return to our natural self, right, we gotta be equipped with a pure mind, good health, and solid spirit. So to have a pure mind, that means to keep an optimistic outlook. Remember earlier I talked about cognitive restructure. That means learning how to pick and choose positive feeling thoughts over negative ones. You become aware of your own awareness and you know when and how to shift it in a productive manner. That means like, yeah, we are gonna have fucked up days. We are gonna have bad days, but so motherfucking what? We ain't gonna focus on that, because whatever you focus on, that's what you attract. That's just the law of attraction, for real. So start focusing on what you do want. Start visualizing, do prayers, affirmations, mantras, all of that. Trust and believe it helps. It's like, how can I tell you? I do this shit on the daily, and trust me, life is far from fucking easy. Straight up, my situation right now is a something I'm learning from, straight up. But at the same time, I'm visualizing what I want to do, and that's why I'm right here. So look into the law of attraction, look into the Cuatro Acuerdos, the 4 agreements, and I'll shoot you other books that I've read that have really been inspirational to me and have helped me restructure my thinking into something productive and positive. So good health entails health in a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. On the physical, right, it requires one to eat healthy, eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, water. Cut out all the fucking junk food. Honestly, I've been vegetarian for a little bit under a year. It's about to be a year actually in November, but fuck, the differences are amazing. And I can't even say, I haven't fucking lost weight, nothing like that. But just as far as me, I feel no inflammation anymore. I feel better. I feel more alert. But don't do drugs, fuck. Alcohol's a motherfucking bitch. And I used to stay fucking down in 40s on the daily type of shit. But all that shit's no good. It just leads your fucking mind astray. Dope. Stay away from the motherfucking dope. Our people right now are all fucked up with that shit. But pharmaceutical drugs as well are fucking worse than dope. cut out fucking junk food, all the processed food. Yeah, none of that shit, for real. You gotta have one ingredient. What the fuck the food is? An orange? What's the ingredient? Orange, because that's what the fuck it is. Work out. That's one of the things I love to do. At least 3 to 5 times a week. You know, and if you can't work out, because I know shit get hard. When I was fucking working a regular 8-hour shift plus, I mean, I didn't have time to work out, but then again, I would try to make little intervals within the day, like every hour, you know, get up, do a couple of squats, do lunges, whatever the fuck. But I'm trying to get it in there. That shit makes you feel good. It makes me feel good. Shit. Stay away from people and situations that cause stress. That's emotional wellness, for real. Stay away from all kinds of people or situations. You know, if it brings unease, dis-ease, yeah, just, you know, don't get your inner self intoxicated with other people's bullshit. That's real. That's very important. Even when people are close to you, you gotta know who to cut or when to cut them, or just even cut the conversation. Solid spirit, right? That right there, that's a good one. That requires a deep connection to your inner self, to your higher self, your intuition. It's that connection with the universe and the divine itself. Acknowledgement that we are all one. It requires meditation, like, yeah, you know, sit, meditate, still your mind. Get all the thoughts out of there. It requires an expansion of consciousness, acceptance, compassion, love, especially self-love. Because, man, when you love yourself just exactly as you are, the world becomes a beautiful place. You learn to see beauty everywhere. That's when everything falls into place and you'll realize everything is perfect, that your natural self is perfect. For real. It's like, honestly, it took me a long ass time to accept myself. There was a lot of shit about me I didn't like. And you know, again, because we're gamed that way. The fucking game tells us we gotta be like this, we gotta be like that, otherwise ain't nobody gonna like us. And it takes time to shed all those old facets that aren't naturally you. But once you start getting rid of your ego, shutting down your ego and turning down all the bullshit that goes against you, against what's within you, that's when you realize that everything is perfect. And again, that solid spirit, it also has to do with, you know, being aware of your surroundings. Like, man, we got our ancestors, our angels, ascended masters, the divine with us 24/7. You know, start looking for synchronicities. Me, I'm synced as fuck. 24/7, I got signs, sign after sign after sign and shit, telling me I'm on the right path, doing what I gotta do. But honestly, this just scratches the surface of all kinds of shit I got to come for everybody. I hope you embrace it. I hope it has changed something within you. It has sparked something within you. And hopefully you want to embark on this journey with me and with everybody that's already on it. Because I know a lot of you guys are already on it. And this is just reiterating what you already know. But hopefully I broke it down in better understanding and put it together in a way you could explain it to others. Because I know when we start talking to our people about all this shit, they don't want to hear it. So me, like I told you, my boy left me this shit so I could be equipped to deliver it righteously. So this is my gift to him on his 20th anniversary after passing. My gift to everybody, all your fans. Like, man, what's up? You want to talk about thug life? What's cracking? You with it? Let's go. This is motherfucking thug life. This is Pac. So what's cracking? Shit.
So thug life, right? This right here, truth, tolerance, tranquility, transforms, it heals humanity, unifies, genuine, globally, loving and fruitful, ethical, enlightened environment. Yeah, that's what my thug life is about. This is how we create thug life. You know, it's like, honestly, it's all about unity. We're all one. When you start loving each other and creating these fruitful environments. How do we create fruitful environments? Through the game. And you know, these environments, they turn into something ethical, into something enlightened. So my goal, my mission This project is to create awareness about how we're getting played by the game and how it's created for us. I seek to shift the focus of attention into the positive aspects of life so we may choose and create our own days. Most importantly, I want to contribute to humanity in a positive manner. I want to love and uplift by sharing my ideas in hopes of planting seeds of positivity that will be nourished and flourished by choosing how to play the game and create a beautiful thug life. And that's what was left to me. This, again, is a homage to him. Because he is still thug life. It's always going to be thug life. We don't die, we multiply. So let's start multiplying. Man, I ask, if you listen to this, if you enjoyed it, reach out to people. You could reach out to 10 people, tag them, lead them to my website. Those 10 people reach out to another 10 people. I'm telling you, I want this to go global. My philosophy is not just here in LA. It spreads across the country, spreads across the world. Just how it does in that negative manner, I want it to be in this positive manner. I want us to create, because we are creators. We are awakened. That's what I want to do, awaken everybody. So that's my intent. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a Forever Wise creation by yours truly, your thug goddess. Make sure you guys go to my website, see what else I got in store, www.foreverwiseproductions.com. Follow me on Instagram at foreverwiseofficial. Man, I got a couple books coming out. I'm about to start recording my rhymes a cappella because I ain't got no connections just yet. See what I'm about, and honestly, please, tell friends about this. You tell 10 friends, have those friends tell another 10 friends. Because like I told you, I want this to go universal, global, national. That's my goal, that's my mission. Because wherever there's struggle, my philosophy applies. It's a thug life. For real though, and I hope you enjoyed me and my natural self. This is just me, raw. This is how I do it. Another thing, please make sure to stop by to my GoFundMe account. I'm the only providing parent for a beautiful 3-year-old guy, so I'm just right here trying to make it, but living my life as I want to live it. This is what I want to do. That's what Forever Wise is all about. Pure mind, good health, solid spirit, enlighten, empower, evolve, and I'm out. Muchas gracias.